Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So, there's some really exciting stuff that's going to come into this game within the next week, and it's really cool. But before we get into all that, don't forget to subscribe for news, guides, and tutorials on FNAF AR, because I do all of that all week, every week. So, if you're into that kind of stuff and want to get kept up on the game, then, well, hit the subscribe button. But now into the actual video. So, Illumix has sent in this post, and it talks about the Dark Circus event and how it's going to be ending within this week. But then at the bottom it says there's going to be not one, but 2 new friends joining the fray. And to me this sounds like we're going to be getting 2 new characters, because they never say anything like this with skins, which is really exciting. And since Valentine's Day is coming up in a week, I'm assuming that is when it's going to be released. Because if you played FNAF AR about a year ago, wow, it's been a while, then you would know that there was a Valentine's update way back over there that also had 2 animatronics get released, which was Toy Freddy and Mangle. And yeah, so I would expect the same from this Valentine's, and it's probably going to be another major update. Now, which animatronics they're going to be, I always say this, I've said it so many times and it never happens, but I'm really thinking that it's going to happen this time. At least one of them is going to happen, and that's going to be either Funtime Freddy or Funtime Foxy, or both maybe. But I think the Funtime animatronics really just kind of fit that Valentine's thing for some reason to me, like their color scheme and all that. They just fit it real well, like more than Christmas or Halloween or anything like that. So if there's any time we're going to get these 2 characters, it's probably going to be now. And which is really exciting, because we already have Ballora and Baby, and we're just missing Funtime Freddy and Funtime Foxy, and maybe soon to come Ennard. But it would be really great to get these characters. Now, I've done videos on explaining what I think their abilities and stuff are going to be, and I'll go over that real quick right now. Basically, I think that Funtime Freddy is going to obviously have something to do with Bon Bon, because Bon Bon's like half of his character. So, like in I think it was the custom night of Sister Location and the secret 6th night of Sister Location, Bonnet was like a enemy type that Funtime Freddy would send down the hall, and you had to hit him on the nose. And they also had that where you were like repairing Funtime Freddy and all that, and I think it was night 4 maybe, night 3, no, it was night 3. So I think that will be what is going to happen. So I don't know if they're going to add one of those like generated worlds like Plushtrap had. I don't really see what they could do for Funtime Freddy. I do think he could use one, because he's worth having one, because Funtime Freddy's a really cool character. But I don't honestly see him getting one, because there's not much you can do. Because Plushtrap had one, because he was specific to his hallway scene. Like, Plushtrap without the hallway is just not Plushtrap, right? So that's what I think with Funtime Freddy. Now, Funtime Foxy is always a difficult one for me to think of tactics. An Ultimate Custom Night, and I think also in a Custom Night on Sister Location, he had to like go to the show stage at a certain time and look at him so he doesn't run down the hall. Now, if they're going to make that feature a return, I don't know how they're going to do that in an AR standpoint, but I think they definitely could do something. And I think no matter what they do, it's probably going to be cool, because Illumix's actual characters and skins are all really dope. Now, other than characters, we're definitely going to get some skins as well, and I'm pretty confident to say that we're going to get another Mangle skin. There's a lot you could do with a Valentine's Mangle skin, I feel like, and I think we're going to get one this coming week. As for other skins, we might get 3 skins and 2 characters. We got 1 character and I think it was 4 skins in Christmas, so it makes sense to get 2 characters and 3 skins. Or we could just get 1 skin or 2 skins, I don't know. Because Valentine's Day isn't necessarily a large event, although it is bigger than like St. Patrick's Day and all that. But it's not, I don't know if it deserves to have that much content. I mean, hey, I love the content, but I don't know if they're going to add that much for that kind of holiday. But either way, we're definitely going to get skins, and we're going to get 2 characters. Now, for what else is going to come in the update, the photo mode was supposed to come out like 2 months ago. So they've probably fixed that up, so they're probably going to re-release that in the Valentine's Day update, which will be pretty interesting to see because no one was able to try out photo mode because it was broken. But yeah, I don't know if the event tokens are going to make a return. It would be cool to see them make a return because I thought they were a good addition to the game. But then again, I don't know if this sounds like a giant update. 2 characters alone is a giant update for this game. At the same time, like, are you kidding me? That's insane. So I would expect them to give us some tokens because whenever those tokens come out, it's always gives me a reason to actually go through and play the game for a long time because I don't really have too much reason to play the game right now other than make videos on it. But yeah, it would be really cool to see a return for the event tokens. Now, they haven't done a returning character in a while, and I think we really need one. A returning character, I mean, is adding a animatronic from previous event permanently into this game, like they did with Toy Chica, Toy Bonnie. Now, obviously, the next one should be Toy Freddy, because Toy Freddy's the last of the toys, and Mangle also. But I don't know if they're going to do that. I want them to do that so we can get a little more variety in the map. And seeing as how Toy Freddy was in the last Valentine's update, so is Mangle, I don't see why they couldn't add them in. So that would be cool to see as well. But yeah, so that is my overall thoughts on this update. Now, of course, it could be completely different because they never really announced it was going to be a Valentine's update. I'm just thinking that's most likely, I'm 90% sure that is what it's going to be. And all that's confirmed is we're getting 2 characters, which is good enough for me because I love seeing other characters come into the game. Like Golden Freddy when he was in the game was really cool to see because I never thought I would actually see Golden Freddy in the game. But look, he's here now, so isn't that really cool? And yeah, so that's basically it. Now, I'm going to go over some other options that they could probably go through, and that's one of those animatronics might be Lefty as well. Because I don't know if any of you knew, but Lefty and Funtime Freddy actually already have their icons and party packs leaked into the files already, which has been found like almost a year ago, really. So we already know that they plan on adding Funtime Freddy and Lefty both. It could be Funtime Freddy and Lefty in this update and not Funtime Foxy yet, because Funtime Foxy hasn't necessarily seen anything leaked quite yet, unless they're just keeping it on the cool. But yeah, Lefty I could also see because the puppet is inside Lefty. The puppet's kind of like a, I don't want to say the puppet's a Valentine's character, but it's kind of has that kid-friendly look, if you know what I mean. I mean, it looks terrifying as frick, but like, you know what I'm saying, I hope. If you don't, then, well, I don't either. But, yeah. And, of course, they could also add, I don't think they're gonna add the nightmares, because the nightmares don't really fit a Valentine's thing. They're probably gonna save the nightmares for the next Halloween update. But yeah, that's all I really have to say, so without further ado, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye!